Morning to all of you. Welcome back to the Namaste experience. I hope you are experiencing it. I was just saying a moment ago how it feels like the rest of the world, they're whirling in circles and spinning and dizzy. We're either dizzy with power or dizzy with confusion. But here we are holding still and we are just resting in the heart and the love of the one. And that feels good, doesn't it? It feels good to be part of a community that can hold the perspective of that one and realize that no matter what is happening out there, no matter how crazy it seems to be, it is my single decision to simply love. That's all. To love it no matter what. To love the craziness as well as the harmony. And to know that all things are working for the good. I know we've been saying that a lot lately, but it's a good reminder. And we're going to get a really beautiful reminder here in just a few minutes because our dear Reverend Penny Honey is going to be sharing most of the session today. I thought I would just kind of start things off, but Penny wanted us to begin with a song. Many of you may know Karen Drucker. She's a wonderful New Thought musician, and she has a beautiful song called There Is Only Love. So we're going to listen to that, and then I'll bring up Penny. So just relax, and we'll hear the song.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is
But whoever has their microphone unmuted, please mute your microphone.
there is only love, love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I can hear spirit gently say, there is only love, there is only love. It's love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. It's the love that heals, the love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There's only love. There's only love. There's only
That was beautiful. Susan has gotten herself unmuted. Let me see. Everybody make sure you always check to make sure you stay muted. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I am so happy to be able to welcome our dear Penny, Reverend Penny Honey, who is the Unity Minister in Flagstaff, Arizona, and a dear friend of our communities. We are always so happy when she's here with us. And we just, I hate to say this, but we just want to use her. When she's here, we just want to use all of her wisdom, all of her love, and all of her light because she has so much to share. So I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Penny now. My dear, it is all yours.
Oh. All right. I was sitting in meditation this morning. Actually, I was standing. I do a lot of standing meditation. And I was thinking through, because James had asked me to do the session. So, you put a little thought around that and you go to your heart and you listen. And the only phrase that came to mind as I considered this room, the folks out there on Zoom that are connected to this community, the only phrase that kept coming was, there's only love. There's just only love. I used to tell the children, I think I told this story actually, that's a good thing about coming someplace new. You guys don't know all my stories. And actually, that's probably good for you that you don't know all my stories. But I used to tell the choir kids, they'd get a little nervous because we'd stand them in front of about 850 people. And I'd say, everyone in the room loves you. The only ones that don't just don't know you yet. There's only love. In fact, I have a little something to share about that. Love is the most universal, formidable, and mysterious of cosmic energies, the very blood stream of spiritual evolution. Our French priest friend Pierre Teilhard de Chardin said, I love that it is formidable and it is so mysterious. Do you feel that right now? Do you feel like you're kind of at one of those mystery theater things and we're trying to get to the end? Because we want to know who did it. We want to understand and we want to consider and know and we want to know who to point a finger at when we don't get our way. Well, I do. That makes it simple, doesn't it? That love is the bloodstream of spiritual evolution. And I venture to guess that everyone that's hearing this, seeing this, that is sharing this, that's what we're really kind of looking around for, isn't it? That spiritual evolution, as we see ourselves move into those different expressions, there's only love. And some days it's just easier than others, isn't it? This has been a big week. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there in Zoom land? Right? How you doing? The summary of chapter 6, Lessons in Love from the Course in Miracles. I wrote this a little while back. If our true identity is love, then there cannot be anger or fear in us. To react in this way is a misperception of both ourself and others. It is an incorrect thought system to believe in any identity other than love. Now we're going to learn this new thought system, one that we will teach the world with. We're going to learn the lessons of love. So welcome to your next lesson. Step into the classroom, my friends. What a gift we've been given. What a gift we've been given to learn and remember that we are love. This isn't about finding love. This isn't about wondering if we can get back to love. We are love. There's nowhere for us to go but to the love that we are. And it doesn't matter. And I'm not just talking about an election. I'm talking about a diagnosis. I'm talking about a divorce. I'm talking about the things that separate us from knowing that we are love. There's a lot of distraction. There's a lot of news or noise, whichever you want to call it. Yesterday's daily word was, of course, divine order. And I chuckled because I've sat in on those meetings of pulling the daily word together, and we consider the fact that it's election day. That is divine order, my friends. And we're sitting in it. How do you love me now? I offered to you this. We have been given the opportunity through all things in our life, not just this event. We have been given the opportunity to look for the love there is, because it's not a matter of it not being there. It's not even a matter of creating it. It's a matter of creating within it. It's a matter of creating from it. We are love. Look around, wherever you're at. If you're in a space alone, look around. You're in a full room, look around. There is only love. And that is not true just in this space that we're in. We have not cornered the market on that. It's out there. The world is love. I love to feel a little self-righteous about that, thinking I've got it all covered. And of course, there's only love. And then I see the hungry child. And then I see the woman asking for help. And I think of what is happening on the planet. The displaced folks. Say it with me, there's only love. That hungry belly may not understand that in this moment. But by the activation of us owning that there is only love, we send that vibration across the planet. This isn't woo-woo. That actually happens. And when we send that out across, someone becomes compelled to move forward and do the next right, loving thing. There's only love. There's only love. Say it with me. There's only love. I recently shared a Sunday message, and I entitled it, Spirit Leads and Love Guides. Love requires us not only to live in the moment, but sometimes it requires us to live with the moment. There is only love. We don't get to back up on that. We don't get to have it both ways. There's only love, but. And like James, I think, said yesterday, was it you that said there's always a big but? We just don't get to do that. I've heard people say it just kills me that 51% of our nation, blah, da, 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 da. I want to remind you what Marianne Williamson said in the book, Return to Love. What's dying is the frightened mind. So the love inside us can get a chance to breathe. So go ahead and feel that. Feel like, I don't know if I can even take any more of this. Feel it. I am sad. I am mad. I am disappointed. And they feel it. And then move back to that which brings you connection, that eliminates the illusion of separation. There is only love. And if I don't stop pretty soon, this will be a sermon and not a session. Because this stuff fires me up. I asked the universe a couple days ago, what the hell? Honestly, I did. And the universe said, there's love. Stay with this now. You've been through some stuff that's tripped you up a time or two, but stay with this. Move back to that formidable power of love. I don't know about you. I'm still working on it. And I'm going to let myself feel that. And together we're going to move toward that vibration and recognize the vibration that is already there, and that is love. Such an honor to be with you. Such an honor. So, Vicki, I welcome to hear from you this morning. How are you, my love?
Good.
Do I do something? Or does she just happen?
I just happened, Kenny. But Kenny, and everybody, hi. I can't talk because I'm in a car and we're on a family trip. So I just was here to listen today. So let me turn it right over to Calico.
All right.
For a quick
That.
It's so nice to hear you, Penny. It's so wonderful to see everyone. Love is always the answer, no matter the question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm enjoying listening to this too. I don't think I can ever be reminded enough I am only love. I remember one time a friend of mine, I said something like, I don't think so-and-so likes me. And she's definitely a Course in Miracles person. And she said, that is such bullshit. You're the Christ. And I went, oh, right. So if I'm not loving the Christ, that's my problem, not hers. And it's just, this is the upside downness of this particular path called A Course in Miracles for me. It's like if I think anyone is having a hard time or doesn't like me or anything of that nature, it's not their problem. It's mine. And the correction is immediate. And I must say, this small group that I'm working with right now on mind training, we're doing this experiment this week, and I invite all of you to take it on if you feel like it. If there's anybody in your life that you just, where you have these feelings, like they're not love, they're just like a glitch in the matrix. And it's like, and so our assignment this week is to go up to those people and hug them. And this one woman was saying, well, that's a lie if I don't really love them. And I said, yes, that's your problem. And this is the correction for it. Fake it until you make it. And I used to call it way back in the beginning, priming the love pump. If I'm not feeling love for somebody, then it's time for me to prime my love pump. And sometimes it's just going right out there and hugging and just heart to heart. It's like, I really love you because I love me. And I know that extends to everyone that I see around me. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think we should use you a lot while you're here, honey. And I don't say that lightly. So anyway, thank you so much. And I just enjoying hearing, yeah, oh, right. I'm love. I'm love. Everybody's love. There isn't anything that isn't love. Everything is perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Calico. Thank you. All right, so where's that list that I sign up that says use me? Where is that list? And you know what? I invite all of us into that. Let us speak to and open to spirit and say, use me. In this, use me. And so I'm going to give you a little assignment because you just didn't have enough to think about. So something happens. There it is, right there. There it is, in your face. That's how much the universe loves you. There it is. I invite you to ask, how shall I find the love in this? Because you don't have to make it up. You don't have to wonder if it's there. Your work is to ask, how shall I find the love in this? Because there's only love. And I'm guessing when I listen to this, I'll think, oh, I think I said that too many times. And some Toastmaster somewhere is going to say, I can't say it enough. There is only love. Say this with me. There is only love. The greatest miracle, according to the Course in Miracle, is the act of simply gaining a full awareness of love's presence in a person's life. There is only love, my friends. Namaste. And amen, 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 and punto.
But before you go,
Don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
so before we bring Scott on, I have a couple more minutes before I have to leave. So, oh, wow. Thank you. That was brilliant. Yeah, you can't say that enough. We can't hear that enough. Because every time we do hear it, it goes a little bit deeper. We feel it a little bit more. And it becomes resolute. It becomes uncompromising. When we get to the point where that experience is so uncompromising that even when we are confronted with the greatest seeming hatred, even when we are right in front of the greatest challenge, that line will come back to us. There is only love. But not only the line, the feeling, the energy. So let's stay with that. I'm just so glad that you said it so many times because that's all we need. That's the only thing. If we can just stay with that and be the living expression of that, boy, this is how we change everything because a tsunami is ultimately created. A tsunami of grace, a tsunami of love. And there is no power on this earth that can overcome that when we do it together. So even if it's just a small group like those of us who are in Namaste and those of us who are watching on Zoom or YouTube, that's enough. Because the ripples in your lives are going to extend out and touch many, many more lives. And it will just continue to grow and continue to spread. And now we can say, Amen, 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 y punto. So we're going to now turn it over to I'm gonna, first of all, thank you to all of you who are on Zoom or on YouTube, rather. We're gonna go ahead and end the recording now. So thank you for being with us.